If you have a drawing in which there are multiple layers and you want to clean up some of those layers, let's look at the layers in this drawing here. The plant construction layer happens to be turned off, but all other layers are on. You might want to simplify the layer set. One thing that can help is the isolate layers command. And if we say, let's isolate and see what's been placed on layer 0. So you can see if we pick this block, well, it's not a block at all, it's been exploded from a block, I think, but its colour is 32 and it's indeed on layer 0. So let's turn them all back on again. So the isolate layer command can be useful. Let's turn them all on again and return here. There is, you may notice, a layer called Tall Tree Northeast Corner, and there are 19 of those, 19 entities in that drawing, or in that layer, and Tall Tree Southeast Corner are there. What is interesting, or can be instructive, I think, is to say, let's go to isolate layer, and we will pick the Tall Tree Northeast Corner and say OK. And there's, in fact, even when I zoom out, there is nothing on that layer. And that's, to many people, would be a puzzle. Let's turn them on again, because there is a logical explanation for it. And that is, if we pick this tall tree in the northeast corner and right-click and say I'm going to edit that block, what's happened here is that the block has been edited by the designer here, and you'll notice that particular layer is tall tree northeast corner. So the block itself has been edited. So your isolate, in fact what we could do now while we're in there, we could select everything in here and move those away from that layer and put them on layer 0 and then close the block editor. Now when we use the isolate layer, we'll see that symbol there. So the symbol's been edited and there's been some editing of the layers that entities on that symbol are placed. But if we go back here to northeast corner, you can see previously there were 19 and we're down to 10. Now that still may be, if we edit the block again, there may still be some entities that's on layer 0. What I'm looking for is some reason why I expected that to go to 0 entities and to be able to move that away from the layer. So this layer here, the block's name is Tall Tree Northeast Corner. We've put it on layer Bluestone Border. Let's move it onto layer 0. So can you see that a block can be placed on a layer, but within the block there can be multiple use of layers. So it does get tricky. If we now go to Tools and isolate a layer, isolate layer 0, now you can see that that block is on layer 0. What I had hoped to be able to do was go back in here, turn visibility on, come back to this point, and then look at the layers in the northeast corner. I'm hoping to get the number of objects from 19, we got down to 10, I'd like to get that to 0. Where, of course, I was confused is that if we look here and we look at Tall Tree Northeast Corner, it's telling us that there are objects in there. What was confusing me, and I should have woken up to it, is if we say edit the block, there are 10 entities in that particular drawing. So the layer set is, let's close that block editor, that tool is telling us that on a layer called Northeast Corner there are 10 entities. To clean it up completely, if that's what we want to do, we would explode the block, go in here and now delete that block. If we now activate the Layer Properties Manager and have a look in there, you may now be able to see that the Tall Tree Northeast Corner layer can now be deleted. And the next time we pull the drawing up, that layer will be gone. So I think the plea is try not to edit symbols and mix layers up within a symbol. It becomes very difficult detective work to uncouple all of that.